And welcome back for your last keywords and concepts videos for week 7. So we finished the last video talking about the divine right of kings. So I thought this would be an excellent opportunity for us to get into some law, some law things. So over the next few weeks, you're probably going to hear the phrase common law or British common law or English common law used quite a bit, and you're probably going to be a little confused. So let's go over that. English common law is a set of laws that's been codified over many, many years, hundreds of years actually. These were interpreted through judicial interpretation, not statute. What do I mean by that? This means that no new laws were written. So we think of laws as being something that Congress does, right? So Congress writes a law, and then judges interpret the law. Kind of. With common law, what they were actually doing is they had this set of laws that were super, super old that they never changed. So they just kind of had to interpret them. So the jury, the judicial side, so this very limited group of humans, this very select group of men, get to interpret the law to whatever way they want. Now, the problems, yes, we've improved on it, and things of this nature, but this is the basis for most law in the West. And more importantly, these laws are the basis for American laws, including the Constitution. To this day, if you read constitutional opinions from the Supreme Court, you will still see references to British common law because it is what our laws are based off of. We're also going to learn about the Mayflower Compact this week. Comes into the same idea. This is where they're getting their concepts of law, their understandings of law. It's still kind of weird and kind of patriarchal and just do what we tell you to, but it's a start, right? Speaking of patriarchal, we're also going to learn this week about coverture. So coverture is a law covering married women only. It literally means cover. It's French. By this law, when a woman gets married, she's no longer a person. She's no longer a citizen. She no longer exists. She's completely, quote unquote, covered by her husband. What did this look like? If she came into the marriage with property, congratulations, you don't have property anymore. It belongs to your husband. If you give your husband 8 children and something happens where you need to leave your husband, guess who gets custody of your kids? Your husband, because they don't belong to you. Even though you birthed them, no, they're not yours. They belong to him. Same idea, right? Whole way. They couldn't run businesses. They couldn't own property. They couldn't, certainly couldn't vote, couldn't do this kind of things, right? So these are the laws that are actively constraining women from participating in law, commerce, everything else. And I'm pretty sure it comes up in our documentary, so I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what coverture laws were. So those were the early laws, and those laws did extend into American law. We had coverture laws as well. Frankly, we didn't get rid of the last of those until the 20th century, where women could actually have access to things when they were married, like credit cards. All right. Yay, we're done with keywords and concepts. I'll see you guys when we do our introduction to this week's reading. Yay!